Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Ashley. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I definitely appreciate it. If this is your first time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will definitely appreciate it. So, I have a lot of things to talk to you about as far as Carvana. So, I told you guys the 2015 Chevrolet Spark EV that I got is an electric vehicle where you have to charge it through the socket either at home or you can charge it at a charging station. I got the vehicle last week on Wednesday. I rode it Thursday, Friday. I rode it to work, back to work from New Jersey to Philadelphia. We're talking about Burlington area of New Jersey, like South Jersey area to like West Philadelphia. So Thursday, Thursday and Friday when I drove it to work and home, it was full. The battery does not last at all. It doesn't last. It is not made for long distance driving. The 2015 Chevrolet Spark EV. It's not for long distance driving. That vehicle specifically for electric is only made for a short distance type vehicle, unless if you feel comfortable with plugging it in your socket every day, like I had to do. And actually on Friday I had almost got stuck in Philadelphia because the closest station that I can find was about 9.5 miles, and I had about 10 miles left in the vehicle, and that was only from me going to work in the morning and going towards home, and I was running out. So I gave it a try. It's a lovely car, but it's not for me. So with Carvana, you get the 7-day guarantee. You can swipe any vehicle. You can just give them the vehicle back if you don't want it, and they'll give you your down deposit that you put down, or whatever you put down for your vehicle. So I called Carvana and told them I wanted to do a swap. It took me a very long time to find a vehicle to swap with. I think it's a lot of people that's using Carvana now. It is becoming more famous and more popular right now. So I know somebody that I know a lot of people that are jumping onto Carvana. So it was a lot trying to find a vehicle. But I finally found something that, that I feel like, it's worth it. I feel like, it's doable for me. It doesn't have everything that has in the 2015, Chevrolet Spark. This other car that I'm getting is a 2018. It's a Ford Fiesta. I think it's a 2018 Ford Fiesta, something like that. But it's to me it's more, it's a 2018, very updated. I have my backup camera. I have my Bluetooth inside of the vehicle. I basically have everything that I have in that, except I just don't have heated seats, and I have an actual key that I have to start the car. But yeah, other than that, it has, everything in it. It has everything in the vehicle. So my other thing was, now they tell you that with Carvana, swiping is easy, is no problem. Let me tell you, for me, and I'm speaking for me, as I always tell y'all, I'm speaking for me. For me, it was not easy to swipe a card, and I'm going to tell you why. Firstly, to make the easy swap process easy for you, I would say get the same vehicle that costs the same. And if you don't get the same vehicle that costs the same, and you end up getting a vehicle like I did that's a little bit more, then you end up paying more money out of pocket to keep your same monthly payment. The monthly payment that I have on the 2015 Spark is $300 I think it's like 326. Yeah, like 326 a month, and I wanted the same down payment for the 2018 Ford Fiesta. I wanted the same monthly payment. My insurance is around the same with this one, with the 2015 Ford. I mean the 2015 Spark. That's 119. With the 2018 Ford Fiesta, it's gonna be, I believe, $100 or $95. Um so it's going to be around the same for as insurance. But they said, oh, well, it's $1,000 more. So first I was told by one person, oh, everything will be the same. The down deposit payment will be the same. Sorry, it's a mosquito in here. They told me it would be the same. So then the guy said, yeah, everything will be the same. So they transferred me to somebody else. They did all my paperwork. They did the swap information. Then the lady told me, oh, well, this is not right. It's asking for more money. So then she said, oh, I'll call you back. So she never called me back. So I had to call them, and they said, oh, now saying you have to put an extra $700. And also, they go by your pay stub, too. I had to send them my previous last pay stub because they checked and said, oh, you just got paid. So I sent them my last previous pay stub. So I had to do that again, send them my previous last pay stub. And the same day that you're doing the swap, you still have to get insurance on that vehicle the same day. So thank God I didn't have to put any more money down to get the 2018 Ford Fiesta down on the progressive insurance that I have now. I had to get it the same day that I was doing the same day that I called to do the swap, even though I'm not getting the vehicle till this coming Friday, because the vehicle is not in this part of the United States, and Friday is the earliest that they can get the vehicle to me. And then on top of that, so they charged me $700 for down deposit, and then for shipping they charged me, I think, $390 or $400. So this process with Carvana has just been a lot when it comes to the swipe process. For me, it was not an easy process. I had to go through a lot to do the swap. So the whole swap process has made me very frustrated with Carvana. It has made me very frustrated and kind of upset, just because the swap did not go as smoothly as as purchasing my first vehicle. So I would just say, if you plan on doing the swap, do not, get your hopes high that, everything is going to go the way that it's supposed to go, because it is not an easy process when it comes with doing the swap and everything. And they tell you, oh, you don't have to submit any other payments. Yes, you do. If you got paid, like, say if you doing a swap on a Thursday and you just got paid that following Tuesday before that Thursday, that same week, they're going to ask you to submit another pay stub. And then another thing they tried to do with me too is they said, oh, well, we need to verify that the money is in your account. And at the end of the day, they end up not having to verify anything. So I just feel like it was just so many people that I had to talk to. I feel like it's so many people that didn't know. Some of them didn't know what they were talking about. Some of them couldn't even answer my questions. Some of them couldn't even give me the information that I needed. So I would just say, the swapping process for me was not the best. The first vehicle for me, getting a vehicle, that was a 10. Far as the swiping process for the Carvana, that was about a 5 or 6. Just because some people didn't know what they was talking about. A lot of them didn't give me the accurate information. A lot of them was telling me the wrong information. A lot of them was putting in the wrong information, and they just didn't know what to tell me. And I was just getting to run around. I talked to at least 5 different people yesterday. 5 different people. And then I was on hold for about 30 minutes each. Just for somebody to pick up. So the swap was not easy for me. So if you're planning on doing a swap, and you got to do the swap before, like if you just got a car from Carvana and you want to do a swap, and you got to do it within your 7 days, I would say do it as early as possible. Soon as you decide that you don't want the car, you need to be calling Carvana saying, hey, you know what, I don't want the vehicle. You know what, I want to do a swap, with another vehicle, or you just want to return the vehicle because you're with Carvana and with you switching the vehicle. And if it's not in the same price point, they're going to want you to put more money out, most likely, or, you just don't know. So, yeah, my process with the whole swap was not a good process, was not, the best experience. But at the end of the day, like I said, I'm just ready for my car to come, and I'm just ready for my car to get here. So I will do another video on that, on the previous vehicle that I'm going to be purchasing on Friday. And on top of that too, what I could say is they told me make sure you don't go over 400 with the previous vehicle. So what I decided was, I just said I'm gonna leave the Chevy Spark. I'm just gonna leave it parked. As you can see, it's over there parked. So I'm just gonna leave it parked, because I know with me driving back and forth to work, I drive pretty far, and I don't want to go over the 400 and then they say, hey, we can't we can't take the vehicle back because you went over. So I'm just gonna leave it parked, and I'm just gonna be rocking with my Mazda 2007 that I have not sold yet. I'm just gonna be riding around in that this week till I get my vehicle on Saturday at 2:00 p.m. And that's another thing too. If you don't reach, let's just say you miss your deadline, like my deadline to get all my paperwork and all that, like insurance information on the car, to get everything verified, all that had to be done yesterday at 2:30, and I didn't make my deadline time. So what happened was they give you a 24-hour after that, but then the only thing is that push back your shipping. Like if it's shipping from another area and it's not by you, that's going to push back. So that's what happened to me. It's supposed to be delivered on Friday. Then they pushed it back to Saturday the 1st at 2:00. So that's the only thing with that, is you just got to be very careful and be real mindful when you plan on doing the swap, because, it's a lot more to it than what it appears to be with the swap. So just be mindful and just be careful. And that's all that I'm going to say. And I am done with this video. So have a nice day. Peace. I'm out.